Okay, interview with Bryan Carr, well, one of the communications professors. What is your emphasis?
My emphasis is mass media.
And how long have you been teaching here?
I have been teaching here since last fall.
So, question one, if you could mash two animals together, what would they be?
It would probably be something like a red panda and a beagle, because that would be, I'm pretty sure that's like a weaponized level of cute. I'm a big believer in if we're going to tamper with the forces of nature, it should at least be adorable.
Question two, if you could live in any movie, what would it be and why?
You know, the thing is, I would probably, it's not even like my favorite movie, or honestly a movie I like all that much, but probably The Matrix, because I'd like the ability to have powers, but I wouldn't use them to be really good at martial arts or save the world or something like that. I would, I just use them so I didn't have to drive in traffic, so I just jump over things and, use the code of the Matrix to fly really fast to get to where I needed to go. It's like, oh hey, I need to go get groceries. I'll just go fly over here, grab them, and fly back.
Question number three, what was your favorite Halloween costume that you wore growing up?
My favorite one, I don't remember how old I was when I did this, but I had the Darth Vader, my dad got me a Darth Vader mask and a cape, but not like a Darth Vader cape, like a Dracula cape. And I had a suit and a briefcase, so I just went as Darth Lawyer. And
what was the craziest thing you've ever received while trick-or-treating?
The thing that was always exciting when I was growing up was, I don't know if this is the craziest thing, but you get the full-size candy bars, and that was always cause for celebration. So it'd be you'd have the other kids be like, oh, where'd you get that? It's like, I got it at this place. So okay, so now we have to go to where the big candy bars are.
My grandma one time handed out McDonald's toys.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. I gave they had codes for the Plants vs. Zombies game on PC one year, and so I just printed off a bunch of those and just gave them to kids when they came by my door.
If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably blue or purple. I'm wearing a blue sweater right now. But yeah, I've also come to enjoy purple as I grow older.
And question number 6, do you know the nickname for the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte?
I know the acronym for it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the nickname.
The PSL? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Would you survive a horror movie?
I'd like to think I would, by virtue of not getting into a situation where I would be in one. If there's, for example, an abandoned house and it's dark and lightning outside, I would probably just not go into that house. I will make it my business to not be a horror movie. Oh, hey, this is the graveyard where the teenagers were murdered 100 years ago tonight. Let's keep walking. Right? It just seems like there are certain. I'm not a superstitious person, but there are things you don't mess with, right? There's just why tempt it? Why risk it?
And number 8, tea or coffee?
Right now I'm drinking tea. I will tell you that I'm not one of those people who is okay, I'll drink this real quick here. Yep, that sure is water with leaves in it. Yeah, so I usually I will go with tea, but my coffee preferences are very limited. I don't tend to like actual coffee. I think it's gross. Honestly, this is going to sound so lame. I think the best people, or the best place to get coffee, if you're going to get the cappuccino type stuff, is you go to the gas station. It's always cheaper and it always tastes better.
How many hours a week do you spend playing video games?
Not as many as I'd like. Because the thing is, of course, as an instructor, as a professor, as one of the holders of knowledge here at UWGB, my first priority is, of course, to you, the students. And so I don't get a whole lot of time to do that. Having said that, probably, I'd say less than 10 hours a week.
And how many hours a week would you like to spend playing video games?
Sometimes probably less than 10, sometimes not at all. There are certain times, I have games on my shelf that I haven't opened yet, and I'll sit at my desk sometimes while I'm grading papers and think, it sure would be fun to be playing Bayonetta right now or something like that. Work comes first. I need to set an example for you students so that you all become self-actualized, wonderful adults. And if that means I don't get to play Mario, I guess that'll be it.
And last question. If you were being chased by werewolves, the object to your left is your only weapon, what would it be?
Oh, This isn't going to help me at all. I was going to say, if in an optimal situation, if I knew there were werewolves present, I get like a tennis ball or a steak or something like that and just throw it and distract them. But
well, technically, the object to your left is your tea, so you can always burn them.
Well, yeah, but that's if it's... yeah, it's still hot. It could work. But it would only be like a temporary solution, so I don't know. I guess I just become a werewolf.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's worse things. You know, it'd be better than being like a mummy or something.